Plow is amazing. At one gig that my band, the Evaporators, were playing in Langley, British Columbia, Canada, I asked to the audience, there's a band called Slayer. Should I do an interview? And one guy in the audience stood up, and his name was Mr. Plow. And together we encountered the band Slayer. Does Slayer like yogurt? And like, yeah, we like yogurt and we like pussy. Now when I think of sex, I kind of think of Bruno Gerussi. And then I think of Mr. Plow, because when you have sex, you have breasts. Now, Mr. Plow used to work as a guy that picks up dead bodies, and this one woman jumped off a building, and her tits got ripped off. So when I think of sex, I think of ripped tits. And then I think of Bruno Gerussi from the Beachcombers, whose dead body Mr. Plow picked up, and Mr. Plow had the decency to phone me live on my Nardwuar Human Serviette radio show. Hey Nardwuar, you won't guess who's in the back seat of my vehicle right now. A dead Bruno Gerussi. So when I think of sex, I think of Mr. Plow. A few years ago, the heavy metal band Quiet Riot came to town. You know, Mr. Plow has come with me to do security. He's wearing a Quiet Riot hockey mask. I'm like, Mr. Plow, should I interview Quiet Riot? He's like, yeah, sure. So we go to interview the band Quiet Riot. The end of the interview ends just like normally, do. But before we can get out of the club, we're surrounded by the guys in the band Quiet Riot. And suddenly they said, you're not leaving, hand over that tape. They thought we were making fun of Quiet Riot. Sure, we were poking a few jokes at them, like Kevin DuBrow's hair extensions, rest in peace, but it's the way we usually do interviews. But Quiet Riot weren't quite in for the joking. Suddenly Quiet Riot surrounds us and said, you are not leaving Mr. Plow, we're not running Human Serviette, hand over that tape. They called the cops right then and there, and like, we have two guys here, they're trespassing, come and arrest them. Needless to say, we were chicken shits, we handed over the tape, Quiet Riot smashed against the wall, Mr. Plow shoved it up his ass, and then we ran down the street. So, it's Nardwuar Human Serviette, signing off here for the genius of Mr. Plow.
Hand job for the homeless!
I'm going to bring in the man of the hour right now. Thanks so much, Mr. Plow. Keep on rocking in the free world. Do 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 do.